Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Hey, good morning, Stefan. Good morning, Kado. Well, people, ugly week. Expected, nothing bad about it, but too many ugly news. And seems like we don't have the power to pump higher. Yep, I know. So, looking at the news for tomorrow, not the best environment to trade. Usually this week should be free, we should be still in vacation and do something else. But if you are insisting to trade, at least protect the capital and protect the money you already have. Don't risk too much. Yeah, so let's start with Bitcoin as usual. As you can see, I have the weekly chart. Doesn't look too nice here. It's testing the support. Keep in mind it's weekly chart. We can bounce back at 100k and so on. But if I'll switch the template, you can see swing low, swing high. The long reload zone is all the way down here at 70k. It's possible to reach that level? Well, it's crypto after all. Let's just see what impact will have. Let's see, price range. From the top to here, well, normal 35, 36%. People are calling for, well, usually we get a 30%. Well, that's your 30% retracement. Enjoy it. Let's see if you'll be able to buy it when we'll reach this long reload zone and when we'll reach this support. Or you'll be too scared to even touch crypto. Anyway, it's possible, every time it's possible to reach. We are talking crypto. If we'll confirm this is a weekly M. Look at it. It's not the nicest chart we can see. Let's see RSI here. Well, we can see accepted back in the normal RSI is not overbought yet anymore. So let's not think about 70k for the moment. Let's take it level by level. So on daily chart, for example, we are still in this range at the bottom of it, and I'm forced by my plan to look left and say, well, I want to hunt long ideas here. And we are long with 78.6 with a shark entry here on lower time frame. It's possible or even probable that the market wants to take the liquidity here at 90. Yep. Still the range, but will SFU everything, will take all the liquidity and then will faster. You can see this candle, for example. Took the liquidity and push higher again. Took the liquidity, push higher again. I think we can get something similar here. Take the liquidity at 90, 800, maybe we'll touch 90k. And then faster reverse. Morning, Andre. So that's why I said even from the beginning, well, I don't want to be long. I don't want to over exaggerate. I took the Mountain Man short here and we still have 50% of it. Hopefully you still have 50% from that trade if you take it. If you took that trade. I posted that one 2 weeks ago with Mountain Man and Shark. Nobody had any reason not to take it because I posted on Twitter, not only on Premium or VIP. Okay, so still range for the moment. Even with an SFU, I'll still consider a range and I'll still consider it, well, if we'll bounce back, I'll buy it or I'll long the shit out of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin will decide to go back down and test 70k, well, that will be a buying opportunity. Will stop us out here, but I'll take the first fucking WLC in the 70k area. And I'll not even wait for daily, I'll take the 4-hour W. But long road until then. We need some bad news to drop another 25%. Now, that's Bitcoin on daily. Let's see Ethereum. Well, similar. A, B equals CD completed. We retraced back in the pump chaser zone. We bounced. in the short reload zone here and back down. If yesterday Ethereum was looking better than Bitcoin, well, now it's not looking better anymore. Same shit. So on Ethereum, I said if I'll see a clear W in the long reload zone here, I'll take a long. If not, I'll stay the fuck out. Just my 2 cents. Yeah, indeed, some people play the shark. Well, they should be risk free now because the market pumped back up. If you'll see the market touching this level, I think we can push lower. And lower means taking the liquidity at $3,000. It's bad, it's a bear market already? No. It's still bull market. But bull market doesn't mean easy money all the time. Bull market means strong uptrend, then chop, take all the money back from the beginners and even more, and then pump again. Simple as that. You want to learn how to trade properly and how to trade the range and how to see the market like me and Stefan who are seeing the market? Well, we are starting the program in the beginning of February. Still some places available. Not too many of them because I'm accepting only 20 people. Go on the site. I'll even copy the link from the site and I'll post it in YouTube. So go on the site, see what it's about, join Discord. I think I posted something else here. Anyway. That's the idea. If you want to learn how to trade the range, if you want to learn how to use a good plan and setups, some people ask what is a setup. Well, let me explain you what is a setup. What a setup is in a chat. Come on, it will take a long period of time even to grasp the idea and to learn the plan, the setups, and what setups you are using. Not so easy to explain. Even a mountain man, it's easy to say. Well, mountain man means to short at mountain man at 61.8 and stop loss at 78.6. Long or short, you have to do that with fib retracement. It's simple, but you'll not understand. Now, let's go back on the chart. Here, like I said, W or I'm not touching Ethereum for the moment. It's that simple. I think it's possible, I don't know if it's probable, but I think it's possible to take the liquidity from 3,100, 3,000 and then bounce back like you see this candle. Maybe today or maybe tomorrow in the news. Because we have tomorrow a lot of news that will produce some volatility. Today, some Fed are speaking. They are barking away. Not too many things to worry about. But tomorrow, starting with the New York session, you can see. Not easy to trade, or I don't suggest to trade tomorrow in the New York session. By the way, it's end of the week. We should stay the fuck out of it. Because after the news will bounce, will go up and down, and then you have the weekend where nothing is moving on big caps. You'll have to trade small caps or meme coins anyway. Let's go back here. So that's my view on Ethereum. Let's see Bitcoin dominance. Still orange or yellow scenario here. We can see nothing is moving from yesterday. We get in this kind of resistance area here because we accepted, and we are playing a range. I think next week we'll see a resolution from what we have here. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. At least now we are the other side of this trend line again. So give me a W, a clear W, the other side of the trend line. So feel free to make a W here, and then I could consider it a long. Disclaimer, I'm not trading this one. I'm just blabbing away looking at the chart for confluence. I'm not trading the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart. I never did. So that's my overview. Total market cap, like I said, as long as we are holding daily, weekly above 3 trillion, we are okay. That doesn't mean we cannot get a week to the downside to 2.8 or something, and then bounce back and close above 3 trillion. Idea is to hold on daily and weekly chart above this level. Why? Because it's the all-time high from previous cycle. So I want the market to stay above. Overall, I consider this a range and I think we should push higher, but it's not up to me. I don't know if US market is closed, Jade. Morning, Bukur. I know that we have a lot of news tomorrow, but today, I don't know. Okay, so that's total 1, sorry. Total 3, similar range. Like I said multiple times, I'll say it again. Market is fighting this level. You can see up and down is support and resistance, support and resistance. If we'll accept again above this 1 trillion, 1.1, then we can start to do this AB equals CD move. We already have here. So that's my overview in the morning. Because tomorrow I have big news, I don't suggest to be too aggressive. You can play meme coins. Julian will probably post trades again. Anyway, I don't see too many opportunities. Let's go on Bitcoin on lower time frame. Here, it's pretty clear chart. Okay, so we have this one. We are deep in profit. I posted too many times for someone not to hear about this trade. If you didn't took it, well, that's your problem. It's your plan, your setups, not my business. Let's call it that way. I said to make it a risk-free position when we accepted below 100k, and I said you can move your stop at scratch or you can close 50%. Either way, we are deep in profit. Yesterday here in the lows at 93, I sent a message to Discord and I said, take some profit off. If you took some profit, now you can enjoy the rest. If the market will dump at 90, then you can take another partial and trail the rest even lower. It's up to you how you manage the trade from now on. In the same time, I took this shark from this low to this high, shark here, and I took the trade. I wanted to play two setups here, one or the other, and because I played the shark, I don't want to play the general setup anymore. I'm in the shark already. Yeah? If the market didn't touch 78.6 and made a W in the long reload zone, then okay, I'll play a general setup, which means location, indicator confirmation, W, and I'm in. But if we touch 78.6 and we are fighting this level, I'm in that shark setup and I don't want to add more to my trade. I calculated that if I'll get stopped out from this shark long, the rest of the position from the short will cover the loss. So I booked the profit here, enough for me to I let a runner just to cover the loss here. I'm kind of okayish now. Even if I'll remove the stop losses, I'll kind of be risk-free because up and down doesn't matter. We'll cover one to each other, if you get the idea. But I have the stop losses and I have the setups. I'll be stopped out on this one and then I'll probably take the rest of the profit off from this long. Next step here. Well, next step will be next setup. Next setup will be to take this level. $900-$260. That will be the SFU level. Yeah. So if you see the market, you want to play a trade here, you can play the SFU long SFU. This one. Yeah. So if you see the market going back below this level and quickly reclaiming, that reclaim it's a buying opportunity. It's a setup. General setup means you have a location. That means means usually long reload zone, then indicator confirmation jade, That means you have to have either indicator are confirming your thinking, or you have bullish divergence for a long. Yeah? Indicators are confirming in general your idea, and then price structure. That means W's for longs and M's for short. That's a general setup. The base for any trader, in my view. You have 3 reasons to take a trade. That setup was a slightly different version. It's on TRI. It's called 3-step setup. Ours, it's slightly different and more wiggle room. We can use pump chaser zone as a location. We can use different areas. Okay, I learned that the original version of the setup from Brian Beamish on TRI. Okay, so here either this setup will play, or if this one will hit the stop loss, I'll play the SFU here. Simple as that. Solana on 4-hour chart, because we talked about it, it's in play. Yeah? We have the long reload zone. Let's wait for a W. Until I'll see a clear W here in the long reload zone or lower. Probably 7.8.6 will be even better because we have some liquidity to hunt here. So if the market will take the liquidity here, then we'll make a W. That will be a classic general setup. For the moment, I don't have anything. I just have location and I'm waiting. If you want to learn all the setups, you use Jade. Couple 1, it's kind of cheap. I don't know if it's cheap for everyone, but it's damn cheap. 4 months of training for that money. Okay, so we have Ethereum, similar here. You can see we bounced really aggressively. I consider a valid swing low here, swing high. We rejected exactly from 61.8. So who wanted to play a short? Okay. I said I'm not a fan of shorting. I didn't short here. Now I'm hunting a long in long reload zone or below. Similar, if this will not happen, I will not see a W, then I'll think about SFU here. Looking left, I see too many lows here, too much liquidity, and I think we can even take these ones. Yeah. So if a week or something will happen and we'll touch $3,000, for example, and we'll fast reclaim that level, that will be a nice opportunity. Even buying $3,000, putting a limit order, classic SFU, it's possible there. It's even a good level to think long. But people will say, well, I'm not putting a limit order. If we'll drop lower. But when the setup will form here, they will not have the courage to play that. They'll be too scared to do that. So, up to you. I could see AB equals D to the downside, which will point out below $3,000. Well, we have 12 likes, Andre. But people saw this environment and they don't like the trading as much, Andre. Okay, so that's my thinking here on Ethereum. We can go and look at a lot of altcoins, but I don't think it's the best idea to touch altcoins when you see Bitcoin pushing and pressing lower. Yeah? Let's wait a little bit. Let's wait on 4-hour daily chart for some daily W's for altcoins. I think this is the best decision. If you want to invest, well, we have a lot of levels. I'll go on weekly. So if you'll take this list here, you have, for example, here you can put a limit order here and forget about it. See what's happening. Here on Zen, yeah, proved ourselves that is bullish, that is strong. Now let's hope for some retracement. Doesn't hurt to put some limit orders here. You don't need the market to stay at these levels. You just need a week to fill your order. Up to you. And we can go on the entire list. If you are a premium member or a VIP, you have this list on investment channel. But all you need, you have the levels, you have the drawings. Red at the lows, up to you. A lot of altcoins are testing the lows and seeing what's happening now this week. I think altcoins will take some liquidity from the lows. That means that they are dead? No. It's a buying opportunity in my view. And a good one. If I have a bag and it's full, for example here, my bag it's full as SSV, I have the desired position, well, could go as low as possible. I'm not allowed to touch it anymore. I'll have to patiently wait for the market to push back up. It's good to buy cheap, but don't break your plan. Don't break the risk management. So if you are full of altcoins, just put your hands under your ass and wait. That's my thinking. If you still have some room and you still have some money, well, you can buy. Mavia here, well, lost that low and is pushing lower. Now the only way you can find a trade on this one, it's a next daily or weekly double here. That will be a good opportunity to buy. I could see Mavia pushing back up. I have a bag, a big one. I'm full of Mavia, according to my plan. I could play a setup, but I'll play a setup only if I'll see a daily W. Do you see a daily W here? No. So let it go lower as possible. I don't care. When you'll see a daily W, then you can play. Maybe it'll be lower. I don't know. But you need to see a double bottom like this. Okay? For example, the perfect scenario will be something like this. Yeah? That will be the perfect scenario. Why? The market is pushing lower, taking the liquidity, then is making a double bottom with a lower high here, then is doing the neckline, is breaking out, confirming the W, yeah? Retesting as resistance here, coming back down, retesting the W, and that's the perfect entry you can get. And you can see if we are thinking that way, it's far away from our setup. Well, I'm looking at Mavia now, Jade. This is Mavia. So if you are playing a setup, if you have an investment depending, if you put a rule that you should sell, okay, if you bought with little old lady, don't touch it. I bought with dollar cost average, little old lady kind of idea, and if we'll go to zero, so be it. I don't care. I don't care. I'll be okay because I have a plan and I have a risk management. But I'm not allowed to add to my investment because I'm full of Mavia. Now I could play a setup, a trade kind of idea. And this will be the perfect scenario. Either buy the breakout or buy the retest. Because a W here will form sooner than later. So that's my thinking of Mavia, Jade. I think we'll swap the liquidity here and then W's and then push higher. You think we'll die straight down and we'll never recover? I don't think that. We'll give you opportunity at least to sell half on a double to get risk free. So people who want to say, well, get me the fuck out, well, wait, be patient, leave it alone until we'll push higher and we'll give you a double and then sell half, recover your money and you don't care anymore. But as long as Bitcoin is pushing lower and lower and is pressing lower, this one will probably go even lower. Okay, let's go back on weekly and talk some more. Waves. Some people said, well, I want to buy this one. Oh, look at it. It's coming back home. We had a really nice range here. Power of 3 and played out somehow here. You can see. W's, breakout, retest, pushing higher. Still above the range if we're lucky and Bitcoin will do something nasty or something will happen. This one will come back at $1 or $1.30. That's your buying opportunity if you don't have a acceptable bag already. I bought this level and I'm not allowed to touch it anymore. I'll just wait. Let's see Dimension, for example. Well, if you remember, we talked about this one and I said on daily, I think. Yeah. I don't know exactly what time frame I used. But I said about this one, not the best scenario to buy it here. No? Because we'll probably take the lows and then we'll pump. Well, I'm kind of waiting for that scenario. For a trade. Exactly like I said about Zen. No? I think. It's not Zen Ren. No, Mavia. Similar scenario. Okay. Similar scenario for Dimension. Kind of similar. Taking the liquidity here, maybe a bit lower to take all the liquidity here and then form the W. That's a daily chart. On weekly, if you are an investor, you should stay there. I have my levels where I am not allowed to invest. Okay, I just keep the bag and I'm waiting. Soon enough, sooner than later, you'll see the market will reverse and will pump. How much? I don't know. I'm not a predictor, or I'm just playing my plans, and I'm playing my Road to Financial Freedom plan. I'm playing my Last Chance Challenge plan, my dollar cost averaging plan. And meantime, I'm trading, making some money and adding to the investment. That's my strategy for the moment. W on daily, Jade. On 4-hour chart, I don't know if it will be enough. Well, let's look back on what is happening on Ethereum and Bitcoin. We are retesting this week. We can form the W here if you go on 1 hour, for example. And you put a classic long reload zone. You can see we are retesting this drop from yesterday. And candle body lows for trade location, if you remember. I got that concept from Brian Beamish. But if you play the Mountain Man or even SS setup, Stefan, could be a good one here. SS could be a good setup here. It's up to you. So SS will mean something like this. Let's just break it down. SS will mean to take this Mountain Man and stop loss here. Then 2 to 1, 3 to 1. That's a different aspect. At least 2 to 1. Okay, that's Stefan's setup, which is a Mountain Man and a Shark combined. They have a slightly different rules. Then, if you want to play the Mountain Man, you'll say, well, too much for me. I want to play the entry 61.8, stop loss at 78.6. Well, this is the Mountain Man trade. Okay? So, entry here, stop loss here. You say, well, I don't like this level. I want to test lower this week. You can play the Shark. Shark means entry at 78.6, stop loss all the way down here. So, you have 3 ways to play the market. You have more, but just 3 different examples here, how you can play along. But keep in mind that that long, it's just a day trade, hoping for a bounce there. Okay? If you go on 5-minute chart, you'll see probably even a W here, so you can play a general setup. There are multiple ways to play the market. And a good level, it's a good level. So this level here, 3,250 to 2,060, it's a good level. You'll see the market will probably bounce from it if we'll reach that level. but probably will reach that level and will bounce. How strong the bounce will be, well, I don't know. TA is not 100% bulletproof. No. You work with probabilities, you have a win rate, and you have a risk to reward, and a balance between win rate and risk to reward could make you profitable. If you understand that, you know how to trade. To have good statistics and to be able to profit from the balance between win rate and risk to reward, you have to work with a clear risk management. Yeah, allow the probabilities to work for you, because if you risk 10%, you lose the money before the statistic could work for you. If you are playing 1%, well, if you are risking 1% every trade, you have 100 trades. If your strategy is good and your balance between win rate and risk to reward is good, you'll make money. But if you risk 10%, you don't stand a chance. Or 5%, don't stand a chance. Simple as that, people. People love to overcomplicate and use fancy terms for trading. Simple. If you can respect what you said you'll do, if you can respect your plan, your risk management, and your setups. What are setups mean? Same fucking reasons for a trade every time. So if I'm playing a mountain man, a setup means, or I'm playing the shark. A setup means that shark setup means that I'll enter at 78.6 and I'll use the stop loss at 100% every fucking time. And I'll play the setup 100 times, then I'll draw the line, see if I'm profitable or not. If I am, I could put that setup in my plan, and that's my setup. I own it, it's mine. Because I could play it on any condition. If you see the setup and you hear me talking about the setup, it's not your setup. You will trade it once, twice. If you have bad luck, let's call it that way, and you have 3 stop losses in a row, you'll say, fuck it, it's not good of anything. I'll find something else. And you'll play that game over and over again. Yeah, 1% is the way in trading. I'm not talking about investment, they are different. But on trading, on swing trading, day trading, 1% it's enough. For a swing trader, I could accept 2%. Yeah, okay. A swing trader could take 2% because he's not finding so many setups like a day trader. But that's the golden ratio, 0.5 to 2%. And in the middle, 1%. That's if you want to use only one risk, 1% is 1%. That's the magic number. Okay, people. I don't like to blab away too much about technical stuff. And if you want to learn how to make a master plan, how to use a trading plan, how to play setups, what confirm divergences, how to use RSI, MACD, OBV, and more tools, join Capua One. If you already know these things and you want to upgrade a little bit, you can take Capua 2. But take Capua 2 if you are already profitable. Okay? If you are a swing trader and you are profitable, then you can go straight to Capua 2. I could guarantee you'll learn new stuff. But if you still struggle, please take Capua 1 because the process is the most important thing. Okay. Let's see if the market will play the mountain man here. Huh? You can use a combo of mountain man and shark, but I'll put the mountain man here just as a test. Let's see what will happen. Well, you can listen to me for hours, but I cannot talk for hours, Catalina. I need to trade. I need to make some money today. Yeah, that's my job. Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. I'll join Stefan in the VIP. Yeah, Stefan, I will go. It's live streaming in VIP, and we are trying to find some setups there. New York session. It's for premium members. So, who is a premium member has the New York session where I am looking specifically for setups. And I'm answering questions, and I'm answering to couple one if they have questions. 2 hours I'm there and available to answer anything. Okay? See you people next time. Bye bye.